Major maritime crisis. We had an explosion of whiskey. We've salvaged probably 250 milliliters, so that will be drunk by me tonight on the boat. We'll see what the consequences of that might be.
Saddle up.
Beyond the stars, out where the sun sets, we'll find the light, and we'll keep it our secret. Oh, anywhere you wanna go.
Hi guys, and welcome to Go Roughly Around the World. We're riding around the world with our German Shepherd Moxie on the back of my motorcycle in her K9 Moto cockpit to raise $100,000 for the nonprofit Girl Up. We started this adventure in Guatemala and we made our way all the way up to the Arctic Ocean. Now we're on our way down south to the Antarctic.
So in the last episode, we reached this sort of desolate part of San Ignacio Lagoon, where we expected to find glamping with Baja expeditions, and then we were going to go whale watching, and sort of the big question was, is Moxie going to be able to join us? We did, 40-50 kilometers of off-road and sort of desolate nothing, and then got to desolate nothing. So stick around.
Yeah, he's on the move. Are you ready?
The drive-in theater with the wind block. It's pretty windy out right now, and we decided that this third option here where we have signal but we're close to the water, it is actually quite windy. But it's not the worst that we've had. We have the bike set up here as sort of protection. Look at your face. You're like the Hamburglar. Tomorrow we're going to be going to the whales, hopefully. We got in touch with Baja Expeditions, and hopefully it's 7 o'clock in the morning that they're going to come and pick us up over on this side of the Bahia. And
The Bahia.
we'll do some whaling.
Full encroachment, Moxie. Total encroachment. Shame on you.
We're going to see the whales today. I'm really excited about it, but Moxie unfortunately can't come along because it is against the reserve's rules. So she's going to just hang out at the glamping site.
Bueno, el campamento de Baja Expedition se encuentra del otro lado de la laguna. Los turistas llegan aquí a la pista de aterrizaje por avión y todo lo que es maletas y turistas se transportan por vía marítima.
This is gonna be a good day.
We met Jesus. He's our guide. He's going to take us on the launch over to the other side to where the Baja Expeditions actually is. He's going to get us life jackets, which makes me feel a little bit better as well. A little bit of warmth also. He said there's going to be a little bit of spray. Obviously the conditions aren't ideal, but we are doing this and I am just going to try and control my anxiety.
My name is Jesus Mayoral, and I am part of the oldest family of the lagoon. I've been whale watching for 34 years now, as a guide and as a captain as well.
Okay.
We're going to be bumping into gray whales. We have 3 different kind of marine mammals here in the lagoon. Gray whales, California sea lions, and bottlenose dolphins.
Oh, dolphins even. And so we expect to see all 3 or no?
If we're that lucky, we see dolphins every day. Whale watching is like romance. All we can do as whale watchers and as a captain is just to be close enough for them to know we're there. And then we flirt a little bit, and it's up to them. If we get the flirt back,
What is
that's
that
it.
guy?
But
A sea lion?
oh, that was a
Oh,
turtle.
it's a tortuga! Oh!
But if we don't get a smile back, then you gotta move on
Okay.
and find a different one.
It's just like when we were up in the Arctic on the bikes and we were looking on both sides of the road for bison and muskox and caribou and bears. You're just scanning as you go. You're just scanning. The only difference here is that there's big differences. It's water. You're not on a motorcycle, and you're not also driving while you do it.
Now it begins, now it begins, now it begins. This is gonna be a good day.
Back in the end of the 90s, there was a threat of saltworks in the lagoon from Mitsubishi Corporation and ESA. There was environmentalist groups fighting it for a bunch of years until the president of Mexico came whale watching for a weekend with our captain, Manuel, and he got to touch a whale, and when he went back into office on Monday, he says, no saltworks in San Ignacio Lagoon.
What a spectacular experience to see the whales out there. We got to do 2 viewings, so we had ample time out there to see it all. Moxie stayed behind. She waited by the beach for us the whole time we were there, just wanting us to come back. And when we did, she loved us. And now we are packing up. We are on our way back to the other side of the lagoon where we're going to pack up our bikes. And then we have to head to Loreto tonight, which is another 3.5 hours from that side.
Of course, open the top, do your business. On the right handle, this one, open it goes down, you close it, then you put 1 shot of water so the others get down. Yep.
How cool!
And the paper goes into the bin.
Okay, got it.
Okay, it's no more complicated than making an espresso.
To support the Go Roughly Around the World adventure, visit GoRUFFLY.com to purchase outdoor gear for you and your dog. It's ethically made, looks amazing, and holds up to all the abuse that Moxie gives it during our adventures. Use coupon code GoRuffly20 for 20% off your purchase. Thanks so much, and now back to the adventure.
The sky is looking a bit menacing, so that doesn't give us a lot of confidence. And we've got a substantial 40 kilometers or so of dirt that we've got to cover here from the Bahia to the main highway. We've got a serious 5-hour ride to get to the Loreto, which is where we're supposed to sort of end this segment and spend the next 3 days working. That's going to be a haul because it is nearly 4 o'clock. So we're going to be riding into the night.
No reservations, got this chance, might as well take it. Oh, let's go anywhere, no destination. This whole world, ours for the taking. Brand new life out there just waiting. Oh, let's go.
Today is ferry day. We are crossing from La Paz down and across to Mazatlán. We are still in Loreto. We have about 4.5 hours until we actually get to La Paz. And yeah, we'll have to see about getting Moxie on the ferry.
This morning gave us all of the temperatures, and your nose starts running. And when your nose starts running, you get an interesting physics that takes place. The colder it gets, the faster your nose runs. The faster you go to try and keep up with your nose running, the colder it gets and the faster your nose runs.
¿Algo más? ¿No? ¿Y ahora? Aquí entrar el vehículo para la báscula. Ok, gracias. putting on Moxie sun shield because we're going to be waiting in line to get onto the boat, and it's actually really sunny. It's nice and breezy out, but it's sunny. So we thought we'd put our sun shield on while we're waiting, and then we're going to get onto the boat that's going to take us to Mazatlán. There's a little guy who's actually in a cage in the car behind us that's barking like that. Moxie doesn't seem to care.
It is the blazing heat of day, and there's no shade anywhere. And I'm not saying that motorcyclists are a hardier, tougher breed. I'm not saying that. If I were saying that, I might point to an example right here where they're in their earthship of some sort and basically sitting and relaxing and taking the shade, and probably have a cooler in there, maybe sleeping one off.
Spread my wings and let go. Something stirring in my soul. I feel it again, feel it again, feel it again, feel it again. Unlock the cage and free my heart. This is where the journey starts. Now it begins, now it begins, now it begins, now it begins. This is gonna be a good day.
No vas a poder agarrarla ahí, hazte más para acá.
Más para allá.
Sí, poquito más para acá para poderte agarrar, para que puedas agarrar ahí el punto declinado. ¿Tú le haces?
Yo creo que sí.
Sí, se ve despacio, ¿eh? Ahora la viene porque eres tu esposa,
It's better than yours. Check yours.
Yeah. Major maritime crisis. We had an explosion of whiskey.
You're fine.
I blame myself completely because I just had this stuff down at the bottom and then other things on top of it. That is improper etiquette when using a soft bottle. We've salvaged probably 250 milliliters, so that will be drunk by me tonight on the boat. We'll see what the consequences of that might be.
Unlock the cage and free my heart. This is where the journey starts. Now it begins, now it begins, now it begins, now it begins. This is gonna be a good day.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Go Roughly Around the World is a $100,000 fundraiser for the nonprofit Girl Up. So far, we've raised almost $15,000, and I'm so thankful for all of you who have donated. If you haven't donated yet, you can head on over to GoRuffly.com. There's a Donate Now button. 100% of the proceeds go to Girl Up, and it is tax deductible in the US. If you want to dive deeper into the adventure with us, head on over to Patreon. That's where we've got some additional tips and tricks, and we really go behind the scenes for each episode. And if you love what we're doing and you want to support our adventure, go to GoRuffly.com and purchase dog gear for your dog and all the dogs you know. It's ethically made, it's beautiful, it is durable, and it is meant to last. So go to GoRuffly.com and purchase gear. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube and at GoRuffly for Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Talk to you soon.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, and tomorrow?
Take two. Moxie is down and out for the count.
She is, and she's taking up space on my air mattress here, but that's fine. She will be moved soon.
In full splay.
These guys do it all the time, and if they're okay with it, I'm okay with it, and I just have to control my anxiety.
Are you concerned about the wind?
No, now that he said that I shouldn't be concerned, I am trusting my guide here.
When I say that the road is going to be fine.
I don't trust you.
So, all exciting things happening. Bit of a nail biter. And a curious incident. What happens when... Pretty much everything's got a fireball smell, which is very pleasing. So... Smells good.